Hi, I'm Edwin. This is my Indian Scout 2015 model. I picked this up 3 weeks ago. It's a fantastic motorcycle. It sounds great, it rides great, it handles really well. This video is about things to expect from the Indian Scout. I've ridden this for a few kilometers now, and there were things that I wasn't expecting. These are. First thing I would like to talk about are the side indicators. It is marketed that it comes with a tip meter, so when you lean your bike at a certain angle, it cancels out the side indicators, which is a good thing. If you like automation, that's fantastic. But don't rely on it too much, because many times it doesn't cancel the side indicators. You have to manually cancel it. The vibration. It doesn't vibrate too much, not like your typical Harley Davidson, so I was pretty surprised with that. It has a nice shape, a slight feel of rawness to it, which is what you want in a cruiser, but overall, extremely pleasant, but don't expect a completely smooth ride. I know this is pretty common across cruisers, but I found the Indian Scout emits a fair bit of heat from the exhaust, or possibly from the engine, I'm not 100% sure, but my right leg definitely feels the heat. It's bearable, but when you're stuck in traffic on a humid day, it's not exactly pleasant. One thing I wasn't really expecting is the knocking sounds from the engine. It doesn't really come on when you start off the bike, but after riding for like 5 to 10 kilometers, from downshifting from third gear, second gear, first gear, and then you switch it back to neutral, there's a very apparent knocking sound. I don't really know what causes that. I've called up Indian motorcycles and say it's normal, and I'm sure it's not a major issue or anything, but don't be surprised when you do feel that sound. The bike doesn't come with a fuel gauge, so you have to use your judgment to see how much further you can travel with the tank of gas. There's a gas indicator, there's a petrol indicator, which comes on, and it'll be nice to have a fuel gauge to see how much further you can go. The lean of the bike is actually pretty good, so if you have to park alongside other motorcycles, Indian Scout is pretty good for that. Doesn't lean too far, doesn't occupy too much space. The only thing you would probably have to consider is the overall length of the bike, which is pretty long. Personally, I feel Indian could have tidied up the overall motorcycle just a little bit more. There are a couple of unsightly exposure wires around the engine area, and I would have preferred them to be tucked away a little bit more neatly. The clutch is a bit stiff. When I ride around the city, I'm just going in between second gear and third gear. It's completely fine that way. But if you're stuck in traffic, having to move a couple of meters, releasing the clutch, it gets a bit tiring on the wrist. The Indian Scout comes in 2 blacks, the matte and the gloss. I preferred the matte, but I was worried about maintaining it. So I chose the gloss and I plasti dipped it all, and it looks pretty good. If I don't like it anymore, I can always go back. The second thing is also the plasti dip protects the gloss paint, so minor scratches and scuff marks won't happen. Well, there you go. These were the little things I was not expecting from Indian Scout, and don't get me wrong, it is a fantastic machine, and I love it. I'll keep it for the rest of my life. I hope this video was useful to you prospective owners out there. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll keep posting more if you like. Take care and safe riding. See ya.